Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I will be reviewing an African violet called Raspberry Rain. It was hybridized by Paul Sorano of Linden Lion Greenhouses. Raspberry Rain is one of the newer Linden Lions varieties. It was registered with the African Violet Society of America in 2017, so only a couple years ago, under the registration number 10925. This is a young plant that you see here, and it just started blooming, but it is just so pretty that I could not wait to introduce it to you and to share how beautiful of a plant it is. And I'm expecting more blooms. It is a regular standard with dark green, tailored and quilted variegated foliage. And I'm really in love with the variegation of these leaves. The variegation has pink and ivory colors, and it's not only on the edge of the leaf, but it's also throughout here. And I know there are different types of variegation, but it escapes me now what this particular variety is called, or type of variegation. All I know is that it's just so pretty, and it's been variegated since I received it as a baby earlier this year, and I just could not take my eyes off of it. And then when I saw the blooms, I really fell in love with this violet called Raspberry Rain. The flowers are single and semi-double maroon pansies. And let me show you. So this one is a single here, and this one is a semi-double right there, because it has more than 5 petals. Because pansies, normally single pansies, have only 5 petals, like this 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom. It's not a solid colors, and it really, the specks or the variegation reminds truly of some, like, literally drops of rain. So it's like the name speaks for itself, Raspberry Rain. So the specks, the fantasy specks, are maroon and blue. Very pretty. Here it is up close. Let's see, maybe to focus. Yeah. Here. Truly pretty. I just cannot describe how beautiful it is. I'm very, very excited to have this plant in my collection. It's very special. I don't have anything, any other African violet variety that looks quite like that. And the buds of the blooms are purple in color. It's really special. I get very excited every time I see it. I just really like it so much. The flowers are rather large in diameter. They reach about 2 inches. Here, yeah, easily. And in comparison to dime coin, here you can see each of them. Yeah, they're larger flowers. Very pretty. And the flower stems are stick tight, so they elevate the flowers nicely above the rosette here. And when it starts blooming, gets more blooms, it probably will look very, very nice because of the stick tight blossom stems. This variety receives the same care as all of my other African violets, and I talked about the care in my other reviews, but I can repeat here as well that it's about 10 to 12 hours of daylight. That in my case is a supplemental LED light, in addition to the natural daylight that I receive from the western window on here that my plant stand is facing. I try to maintain a comfortable temperature for my African violet babies in their 70s and 80s of Fahrenheit, and when it gets really hot, which we just had a first heat wave in the 90s, I was very worried about my collection, and so I ran the AC, and I ran the cool mist humidifier and a fan. So far I only lost a few blossoms because they just dried out, but I'm doing my best to keep my African violets happy. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for my future African violet reviews.